Record to the cloud. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited. Still excited. Still excited. I don't know if it's NAD. I don't know, but we'll talk about that in a second and what I've been feeling. But I've been all over the place these last few days, so my notes for this Zoom are kind of all over the place, but I'm going to rein it in here. So first of all, a reminder that on Wednesday night on Vitality Hustle, there will be a live training about Facebook. So Michelle Poe's intent with this is to start training you guys more on social media. So Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Vitality Hustle, it'll be live. There will be a presentation by Amy Dippold, and she's going to talk about your profile on Facebook, what to do, how to make it look good, blah, blah, blah. So that will be Wednesday night, and then that will continue on as well. I'm going to talk more about Facebook in a second. Also, Long Beach is next week. So excited. If you are still thinking about Long Beach, it is not too late. We all know this. It is never too late to get to an event. If you are still looking for a ticket, a roommate, anything, there is a pinned announcement post on One Person Big Difference on that Facebook group page where you can go in and comment or see people that have posted tickets, rooms, whatever, and that will help you take care of that. You guys, Jeanette brought up today too that in our leader Zoom that it'll be another year after Long Beach until we're all together again. Hi, Dan. Welcome to the Zoom. It's your first time, I think. Welcome, buddy. And then Trish Younger. Welcome to the Zoom. Oh, I love this. Welcome to the Zoom. You're so cute. I'm just looking at your picture, but you're so cute. So it'll be like a year before we are together again at Global Convention, one whole year. There'll be the regional events and whatnot, but it just makes this so much more impactful and really, really special. So Jeanette Palmer on our team has been working very diligently and very hard with our leaders about the Saturday night gathering. And the goal is for all of us to be at a restaurant on the beach. And we're working on those ticket prices now, but just know those ticket prices may be a little more than we've spent in the past, but the whole ambiance of it, where we'll be, who we'll be with, the fact that we won't be together again for a year will make it all worth it. So we'll be sending out details on that very, very soon, and just be looking for it, because once we send details out on that, you'll want to get your ticket as soon as possible, because we'll be opening it up to just our teams first. And then I believe they may open it up to cross-line teams. And when they open it up to cross-line teams, tickets go very, very fast. You can't hear me. I don't know, Dan. Sorry. You might want to make sure that your computer speaker is on or turned up. Sorry about that. Hi, Candy. Okay. And then also at Long Beach, there are Cancun points that are going to be given away. So if you spend $300 at Long Beach, you are going to earn 200 points. If you spend $600 or more at Long Beach, you're going to earn 400 points. And this is how it works. You don't have to spend all of that money all at once. This money you're spending also includes your pre-order and then anything that you buy at Long Beach that's product focused. And then the company is going to run a report at the end of Elite Academy, find out cumulatively how much you spent, and then base your points on that. So I know some of us are looking for those Cancun points. Great way to earn those and also get product to move forward as well, right? Okay, so back to Facebook. It was discussed today that, you know, they always talk about like the Facebook algorithms and all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to bring this up because they had mentioned that some people were hearing on Facebook that, let's say I'm commenting on all of your posts, right? When I scroll through. And as I comment on those, that means I'm going to see your profiles first. So I may not see like the people I'm prospecting as much. So it was kind of said, okay, so maybe be careful not to comment on LifeVantage people, but comment on the friends or the prospects that you have. And that's where I hate social media. I'm going to be honest, because I love you guys. So I want to comment on your posts. It's just how it is. I don't want to. That's why sometimes I get on Facebook and knowing my intention of wanting to prospect sometimes, it makes me feel gross and I get off. So I think a better solution might be, I'm going to share my screen here. Instead of worrying about who you're loving on and who you're not loving on Facebook, why don't we just, there's Sean, hey Sean, why don't we just be a little more strategic and love people as we want to love them? But on the left-hand side here, wow, there's me. Sorry about that. Whoa. Stop! Over here, you can see it says friend lists, okay? Friend lists. You can click on that and you can create lists. So this is something I am still working on. I don't know why I have so many either, but like I'm starting to create, like it'll be like a friends list. I don't know what I'll call it. I don't want to call it prospects. It just seems so bleh. But if I click on close friends, whom I have in there now, it will show me over here who I have on that list. And these are people that like I'm in contact with, that maybe I put on Vitality Living. Maybe they're a customer. I might just create a separate customer one too. I've got a couple customers in here. I've got people that are looking. And then if I just click on their profile, it takes me right to their profile. And then I can just kind of check in. If I haven't seen them on my regular feed, it allows me to check in with those people that I want to be maybe a little more intentional with. So I wanted to give you that idea because so you can still love on everybody, right? I just think that's what we should do. That's why we're here in this earth, is to love everybody. Okay. So then also, as Michelle, as we go through this Facebook training that will be on Vitality Hustle, she's also wants to be very intentional about giving you guys ideas for posts that you can use as we go through the NAD launch. And one thing she mentioned she does, I do this exact same thing. I have a few people that I love following particularly because I feel like they are similar to me and my personality and what I like to post. And so I will sometimes just go through their feed and then I will find posts that I like of theirs and I'll copy and paste it into my notes. So for instance, Marilee Marisic is someone I just love her heart. I love who she is. So for instance, I would go to her page sometimes and I will scroll through and let's see. I'll find a post. There's that intermittent fasting thing. But okay, let's say I like this one, right? And I'll just copy it and then I'll go to my notes and I'll just simply make a new note and then I'll paste it. And then I can kind of make it my own, right? And so if they have a post and then maybe there's a picture that's with it, I'll save the picture. You can just simply click on the picture and then when you click on it again, it allow you to save it. And I've gotten to the point sometimes where I'll put in my notes what the picture says, right? Picture of bottle. So I remember what picture went with that post. I don't want you guys sharing a post because when you share, it doesn't look like it's coming from you and it doesn't give it as much credibility. You want it to be from you and you want it to sound like you. And it doesn't mean if you see it in that moment, it doesn't mean you have to post it right away either, right? They say that people look at Facebook in the morning, around lunchtime, and then later in the evening. But post what feels good to you. Like in that moment, if something's on your heart, I would really recommend to you, go live with it and share it. Even if it's for 30 seconds to a minute, like allow people to just hear you and see you. But copying to the notes is a great way. And Michelle's going to be giving us more ideas on posts that we can use as well. Okay. The other thing too, what I love so much about who I see on here tonight. So I have been, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to talk about NAD. Okay, whatever. We're going to go to NAD. And you guys know, you've seen some of my posts. I'm a little over the top about this. And I am telling you, when it comes to Nerf 2, it can be difficult with Nerf 2, right? And I think sometimes we get too far into the box about the science and the the term oxidative stress and all the published studies. And I think we open the door to give people more permission to look at science that they don't even understand, and we really don't either. And we're still blazing the trail with Nerf2. When it comes to NAD and what we're seeing, right? The trail is kind of already blazed. Like, it's already out there. People are talking about it. Anti-aging podcasters are talking about it. Like, people know. We even had, who was it? Laura Nowicki had it. She took her daughter to the doctor, and the doctor was like, do you have NAD? Has anybody ever had a doctor say, do you have Nerf2? No, never. This doctor asked if she had NAD. So we do. We have the top one in the world that boosts it by 100%. And this is what the doctors said when they first launched this to the elites. They said that it will affect your sirtuin levels in as little as 3 hours, and then it will double the activity within 24 hours. Now, sirtuins, long and short of it, is they are our longevity genes. That's what sirtuin is, okay? And the only thing that keeps them going is NAD. They have to have NAD to survive. We have to have them to survive. If there's no NAD, there's no sirtuin, and we're dead. And our NAD, by the time we're 50, is half of what it was when we were 20. They say that NAD is the closest thing we have to the what is it called? To the fountain of youth. NAD is the closest thing we have to the fountain of youth. I believe that those things right there, I have been messaging people all day saying those things. I have a list of people that I've been contacting, and not one person has not gotten back to me. Not one. I've had some that say, put me on the list, I want it. I've had a couple that have said, send me some more information. And when they say, send me more information, all I'm going to simply do is send them the product info sheet and the FAQs that are already in LifeVantage. And my messages I'm sending to them are probably 1 minute to 2 minutes, but they feel my excitement. And most of the time they're like, oh my gosh, you are so funny. Well, yeah, I want to have that. And I tell them, I'm like, people are reporting that their brain just feels better. They feel like they can focus more. There was a story of a 78-year-old man that his family called Eeyore, and after getting NAD, he started hiking 6 days a week and then traveling the world. That was in Time Magazine, a guy that took an NAD booster that did not boost it by 100%. I mean, you guys, this is crazy what we have. And so for people like Dean and Lori, like you guys being on here, I'm so proud of you, because this is, I believe, the game changer. This is the game changer. This is something that we don't have to hide it. We don't have to be like, well, watch this video first. We don't have to do that. Like, we just gotta say, like, we have the best. It boosts by 100%. Look all you want. There's so much amazing research out there. And so I've been taking this for 3 days now, and I'm never really in tune with stuff I take. But all I can tell you is it was so funny today. So I had my Monday morning calls, whatever, and then it's time to rush out the door. And I swear, like, I galloped to my car in the garage, and I got in my car and I sat there and I just started laughing. I was like, oh, is this what it is? Like, it's so fun. And I know part of it is I'm just super excited, but usually too, by Mondays, by this time, and I even had 4 pieces of pizza. So usually by Mondays, by this time, I'm lagging a little, and it takes a lot, Vicki. It takes a lot to, like, I really have to get in the flow of wanting to do this. And I just didn't have to tonight. Like, it's just good. It's so good. And I'm telling, I saw a friend's Facebook post and it made me think of her parents. And I reached out to her parents and I'm like, look, I know you take the products that your daughter sells, but I am telling you, I thought of my parents. I'm going to think of you because I'm thinking of everybody that I love that needs to be on this product. It affects your longevity genes. It's like the money that pays the CEO, and you really need to have this in your body. It's coming out October 4th, and I really think you should consider this. Like, it's really all I'm saying. And I know Sean did the live today on One Person Big Difference and said, don't talk about the effects, but how can we not really talk about the fact that people are feeling like their brain has more clarity and they feel like they have more hours in a day? Like, I just don't think that's a bad thing to share with people. And I think that's something everybody would want. I also feel like I'm talking really fast. So with anti-aging, this is the other thing that the scientists said. They said, our framework at LifeVantage is to create and activate pathways to make our cells healthy through nutrigenomics. So we have a layered approach to doing that. And I'm saying this on the Zoom so you can play this back and you can use this. Our framework at LifeVantage is to create and activate pathways to make our cells healthy through nutrigenomics, and we have a layered approach to do that. The first layer is NRF2 to lower oxidative stress. We have the only plant-based product on the market. I know, see? Should I slow down? We have Candy says I'm talking really fast. The first layer is NRF2. We have the only plant-based product in the world proven to reduce it by an average of 40% in 30 days. We're the only ones. The second one is NRF1. There is not a lot of science out there on NRF1. We're like the only ones that really are blazing that trail. And I love what he said about mitochondria. Mitochondria are the organelles in your cell, and their only job is to produce energy so we can live and breathe every day. That's their only job. And we are boosting that and giving them what they need to do their job in the right way. And then the third layer is NAD. NAD is the money that pays the CEO, and the CEO are sirtuins, which are your longevity genes. And if you don't have NAD, you don't have longevity genes, and you're dead. That's all there is. Okay? So we need it. We have to have this. So I just like the other thing too with this, you guys, please look in your back office and please reach out to every single person that you have personally enrolled that fell off or maybe has not been doing this from the sidelines. Because what I'm finding is the people that I've been reaching out to that I personally enrolled or that I know made it to like level 4 or 5, Pro 4 or 5, and they haven't been doing anything for a while, they have been watching. They are watching all of this activity on Facebook, and everybody deserves the right to come back in and take advantage of this, because with this one product, we get Pro 10s just from NRF2. We can get Pro 10s just from NAD. I believe it with all my heart. Like, this is so huge. So make sure, like, do them that favor and make sure every single one of them in your back office knows what is going on. And if they don't, fill them in, get them on a Zoom, get them talking to us, and we will fill them in real quick and let them be a part of this. Now, pre-orders start September 30th. You can only pre-order if you're going to be in Long Beach, okay? Do not pre-order. The only reason you should pre-order on the 30th is if you are very close to a rank advancement to getting more Cancun points. If you are not close to a rank advancement on September 30th, save it for October and allow October to be your record-setting month, okay? So you place that pre-order, you pick it up in Long Beach. For anybody that's thinking about asking people to pick them up product in Long Beach, I would just say you could do that if they live locally, fine, but otherwise just order it on the 4th for yourself. That's what I would do. Just order it on the 4th, get it for yourself. And when you order it, you guys, Sean went over some ideas, and you may have heard those. I just want to go over it one more time about when we're talking to people and having a sampling program. So when I've been talking to people today, I'm just basically going for the sale, so to speak. I'm telling them to get on the product, right? And if they are getting back to me and we're having discussions and you're kind of filling it out, there's that opportunity to have them just tell them, well, if you want to get on this product, try it for that 60 to 90 day trial. I'm looking for about 20 people that are willing to give it 60 to 90 days with this new product. And at the end of that 90 days, I want to give everybody a $10 gift and allow you to try one of our other products, which would be like a 5-day sample of Axio, okay? If they are not wanting to get on the product and that's too much, then just saying, okay, I understand if you don't want to try the whole product right now. I'm also doing a beta program and sampling it to about 50 different people. If you'd like to be one of those people, then what I'll do is I'll send you a 3-day supply. And then I just ask that you report back to me on anything that you felt in those 3 days. So I will post in the comments when I put this recording on Team Act, some of the little packets people are buying on Amazon in order to ship their pills, like their 3-day supply, to people to sample. And I would say when you ship that to people, send them the product info sheet and the FAQs. It does not have to be in color. You could use black and white, whatever you want, but build that list of 50 people, because even if you get like 10 to 15% of those that then say they want to order the product, that is a great revenue boost, right? 40 PV per bottle that they get on that, 10% of them, that's about 400 PV. That's huge. That's a really, really big deal. So think about the sampling, and then also, but don't go for sampling first. Go after that sale, you guys. Tell them they need to be on this product. They just do. Everybody needs to be on it. So sampling program. And then also they talked about identifying 3 groups of people. So going to your current customers right away. I have done that with my current customers, and I let them know you're one of the first people I'm contacting. I'm reaching out to all my current customers first and letting them know about this launch on October 4th. If you want to get on this, I'll send you the link that day so you can put in your order. And they get excited about it, really excited about it. The other one is old customers. And that's what I love about this. When it's a brand new product like this, we can just simply look in our database in the back office, and we've got a warm market right there. So any old customers that are still showing, they don't get wiped out. They're still there, like from when I started. So just look at all your old customers, make that phone call. Nobody answers their phone anyway. Make that phone call. Tell them, look, I know you tried a couple of the products back when. You can click on their name, see when their last order was, and then tell them about the new product. But really have that passion locked in when you call them. Let them feel your excitement. And then the third group is new people that have not been on the products or prospects that you've been talking to. So those are the 3. Does anybody have questions on ordering it, the launching of it? Vicki, do you have a question? I unmuted you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, cool. So you said when you talk to people, you would tell them, I'll send you a link on October 4th. So you would just do like the shopping cart thing?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so put the bottle of NAD in the shopping cart and send them that link.
Right.
Okay. All right,
yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Anybody else? Okay. All right, so now we are going to, real quickly, I want to give congratulations to, in the last week, people that have gotten new customers. Paula Schlangen out of Minnesota. I don't see her on here. Megan Turner, she got a brand new customer. If she's on here, that's Dawn Turner's daughter. Christy and David Westmoreland, brand new customer. Patricia Younger, congratulations. She got a new customer. Where'd she go? Oh, she's under Jennifer. But she got, oh, there she is. So you go by Trish, it looks like. But congratulations on your customer. That's so exciting. Deborah Walgren, she's under Marianne Walker, who is under Holly. Deborah got a brand new customer. Katie Salazar did. Caleb Erdmanchik, I always worry if I say that wrong. But Caleb out of Washington, he got a brand new customer. Jen Dykstra got 2, whoop, whoop. 2 new customers. One was on the Vitality Stack, and then myself, I got one today on the Vitality Stack. So congratulations, everybody. So, so proud of you. That is so awesome. And then I just wanted to end with this, or no, 2 more things. Sorry. See, I'm all over the place. First of all, don't be afraid to start over. I heard that this morning on the Monday morning call that someone said, Brett Brimhall has said this at the Pro5 Summit. He said, don't be afraid to start over. That this time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. And I thought that was so, so good. Because I know there's so many people that are so close yet so far, right, to that next level in their business. If they just had that tool or that passion to just want to dig in and do it. And I just believe that's what NAD is giving us. So I'm really proud of all of you guys for just showing up and diving in and making this work. And then the other thing is, please do not discount the team calls. I know some of you have to listen to the replays. I get that. I also know, like for me, I know some of us, we do have a choice. And on my calendar, like I literally put all of the calls. I put those first. And I do my best to try to schedule around those. It doesn't always work. Sometimes stuff comes up. But I found today, like there was a long time where I totally discounted the Monday morning calls. And I felt like I just didn't need to listen to it. I really did. And probably the last month and a half, I've been really intentional on getting on that call. And I listen to it while I'm getting ready, while I'm doing other things. And the last month and a half, they've all been so special. They just build your belief and they feed you with information and power to then share with other people. So what I recommend, and I've done this for a very long time, is when Stu sends out the recording of it, you get it in your back office and you also get an email of it. And you can get a text reminder that it's been sent. So you go to your email and then you can forward it to your email again and then change the subject line. So like this morning with Eileen's, maybe I would change the subject line to Eileen Whipple's story of being so grateful she gets to do life upright. She gets to do life vertical. And then I will forward it to myself again, and then I'll file it in my Pro Tandem folder, because it then that's a call this morning, you guys. I'm telling you, just the first 10, 15 minutes is such a powerful call to share with other people, with prospects, with customers. Eileen's story and the fact that Dr. Brimhall didn't know if he could help her. And now she's so grateful to do life vertical. And the way she spoke about this business and the opportunity. And she just didn't think that she was one of those people that it would work for. She didn't think she was that person. I really hope that you go back and listen to it. It was so powerful. So please remember, even if you can't listen live, gosh, find time to listen to that playback, whether it's before bed, while you're driving, like be intentional of utilizing that time. I try to be so intentional with the blank time in my life, like when I'm getting ready, when I'm curling my hair, when I'm in the car. I try to be so intentional with utilizing that time really effectively, whether it's listening to a podcast or recording on Facebook, a recorded call. Like make that a part of your daily routine where you schedule in today. It's something you do on your to-do list. Today, to do, I'm going to listen to the last 3 lives on One Person Big Difference, right? While I'm driving around. And then if you've got it in the forefront of your mind. Okay. And then lastly, a lot of you know that I follow She Works His Way on Facebook. It's one of my greatest sources of mentorship. Sometimes I use a lot of what I learn on there to bring forward to you guys. And I heard this today and I wanted to share it with you. It said, earn the right to speak into someone's life. Before you go talking all about LifeVantage over their head, earn the right to speak over their life. You earn that by being a good person, being uplifting, being positive, and by showing them that you care about them. You care about their heart. It's going to take you caring about their heart for them to soften their heart enough to actually receive something from you. I'm going to say that again. It's going to take you caring about their heart for them to soften their heart enough to actually receive something from you. So important, you guys. Our business will grow at the speed of trust. And it really is about seeing them, looking them in the eye, and letting them talk and being that listener that they don't get on a normal basis. And that, again, is why I think that one-on-one interaction is so, so important, because people sometimes just want to be heard. Sometimes we walk around and we hear people's stories, and a lot of people sometimes are like, oh, I don't have time for this negativity again, or someone else's story. And that brings a person down. But what if we were that person that says, well, tell me about it. Tell me what's going on. That's so refreshing to people, right? And we have that opportunity to be that to people and then offer them a possible solution. So I just thought that was really beautiful. Okay, it's 8:29. See? Focused. Woo, woo, focused. Okay, so so excited. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording and then we will end in prayer.